Hey everybody, Lunatic here from Pactum. Today is going to be a tutorial video. This one is going to be on GoVaHo. This is definitely my favorite strategy in Town Hall 9 because it is so powerful. I'm going to go over some of the basics on how to use this strategy, what type of bases to attack, and what kind of troop composition to use. Most of the time you're not going to want to bring more than 2 golems. And most people actually only use 1 golem, and then having the Valkyries, you're having so much tanking power. The reason you're bringing these Valkyries is because you're replacing that high HP with DPS. So Valkyries, they do have a lot of health. They're going to withstand a couple double giant bombs, which is another reason you're going to be using them. As you can see in this base, there's a lot of double bomb positions. Here between the Queen, here between the Expo, up here by this Expo. So that's kind of the base you're looking for, these big open compartments where you want to trigger these double bombs with your kill squad, but have your Valkyrie survive as well. So for the troop composition, like I said, you're going to use, I like to use 2 golems. You only need 1 and if you're going to use Valkyries most of the time, but I like to have that extra tanking power, mostly because it helps in the funnel. I'll show you that in a little bit. Wizards, you're going to bring anywhere from 5 to 8. You do not need that many wizards. The wizard's sole purpose in the GoVaHo is to create a funnel. So you only need maybe 3-4 of those to create a funnel. Then you're going to use the rest for cleanup. And 4 wall breakers. 3 will get through any level 9 or 8 wall. But the 4th one, just in case for some reason there's a little black bomb. And when you drop those, you're going to want to drop them all in the same place so they don't hit multiple segments of the wall. You want to actually accomplish a wall break with your wall breakers. That's another reason having an extra one's good, just in case they separate a little bit or split. That 4th one will usually get the job done with the first layer of walls. And for this raid, the first thing you're going to do, like any other raid, is you're going to take out the Archer Queen and the CC. So for this raid, I kind of guessed that it was the first hit, so I had no idea what he had in his clan castle. But I was lucky, and I think he did have a dragon in this one, so I went and double poisoned this one. See where I get the lure at. Yep, 1 hog for that lure, and then I just double poison. Now for the dragon, a level 3 and a level 4 poison will instantly kill it no matter what if you drop it on him. You don't have to wait a little bit. But if you're using level 4 poison and level 2 or 1 as well, then you have to give it a little bit of a delay in order to get that. So another big thing with Valkyries is you have to get a good funnel. Right there was a perfect spot for a funnel. That's why I sent in my kill squad there. There's not a lot of room for them to go around. You do not want your Valks to go around the outside. You want them to go right into that core, get the defenses distracted on them, take out those Teslas, those high HP buildings like Expos. Both my heroes are still up dealing with that, and having the Valks there to help tank and take out those heroes is a huge plus. And you're just going to sprinkle your hogs in, surgical style, as in you would do in a normal GoWiPe. Did get a little lucky that the king went through that wall and triggered those, one of those double bombs, so my hogs didn't get bacon right there. One drawback of using the double poison is that you're going to have skeletons follow you around until you take out the rest of those defenses, but usually not too big of a deal. And then at this point, it's just cleanup. You're going to drop your remaining wizards around the base, and that's why you don't need that many wizards. For cleanup, it usually takes quite a bit if you're just letting your hogs and your heroes work a center or a circle around the base. So you need to have those extra wizards in the bag to go around and take care of these buildings that are far out of reach. Go ahead and speed this up to the cleanup, and I will show you guys another one. Alright guys, Lunatic back with another GoVaHo raid, and this is another very open base where you can kind of guess where the double bomb spots are, but just in case you are wrong, your Valks are probably going to trigger those. The funnel on this one's going to be a little bit harder to create because there's so many junk buildings around the outside, high storage HP buildings, but we still get it done here. CC is a little bit tougher of a lure, so I do send some hogs over here to take out that outside defense, and they should work their way into that CC lure. Leaving me with only 14 hogs left, but should be more than enough with the Valkyries. I mean, the big thing with Valkyries is a lot of times if you do run out of hogs, you're going to have so much extra damaged Valks left over to run around and destroy some of those extra defenses. One more thing I did forget to mention is when you drop those Valks, you're going to want to delegate a spell for them. You don't have to all the time. Depends on, you know, how much your golems are dealing with as opposed to your Valks, but most of the time you want to delegate either a rage or a heal for them. Most of the time a heal is going to work just fine because you want to get their health all the way back up so they can deal with those high HP buildings. But if there's a bunch of defenses right in the core, like if you know there's a Tesla farm and you know there's 2 expos, sometimes having a rage to get through those faster is the best way to go. So all the center defenses are distracted on that kill squad, so I can go ahead and trinkle in my hogs here. And this guy doesn't actually have any double bombs, so that's really nice as well. But, you know, the entire core is taking out just from my kill squad and my Valks, and I still got a ton of Valkyries left over. So these guys are standing in hill. They're going to be able to quickly take out the rest of these defenses. You know, and the key is look at all those Valks I have left over. Did run a little bit low on hogs, but with all these cleanup wizards I have going on the outside and all these extra Valks, it wasn't that big of a deal. So yeah, guys, that's kind of the basics. I'll try to do a live attack here soon and show you guys how to do this live.